Hi, I'm Rob. Welcome to your Daily Constitution. I am coming to you from the Rethink Home Studios in Anchorage, Alaska. So if you have a moment, take a look at rethinkhome.net. We have a lot of really cool stuff in here. There is furniture, there is a ton of artwork, and all kinds of just interesting things from all around the world. So if you have a moment, rethinkhome.net. Come by us if you're here in Anchorage at 322 Fireweed Lane. So, as I said, this is your daily Constitution, where we're going to take a little bit of the Constitution each day and read it. We'll look at it an article at a time, section by section, and just take a short video each day until we get all the way through it. We're going to read it straight through. We'll look at when items are changed by amendments, but we're not going to go look at those amendments until we get to the amendment section, and then we'll go back and look at what they changed. So, sit back and enjoy, and let's get started with your daily Constitution. Coming to you again from the Star Wars corner of the Rethink Home Studios. So let's get going on Article 16, Amendment 16. Go ahead and share that so we can all see it. So Article 16. We had 15 last time. Okay, I'm just making sure. Article 16, the Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes on incomes from whatever source derived, without apportionment and among the several states, and without regard to any census or enumeration. So there was no income tax prior to this amendment. So this amendment in the early 1900s said, nope, we are going to collect income tax. And as you can see, it took a while for it to get ratified. So the 16th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States was proposed to the legislatures of the several states by the 61st Congress on the 12th of July, 1909, and was declared in a proclamation of the Secretary of State dated the 25th of February, 1913, to have been ratified by 36 of the 48 states. So we only had Alaska and Hawaii to go as states by 1909. And it took from 1909 to 1913 for it to get ratified. The dates of ratification were Alabama, August 10th, 1909, Kentucky, February 8th, 1910, South Carolina, February 19th, 1910, Illinois, March 1st, 1910, Mississippi, March 7th, 1910, Oklahoma, March 10th, 1910, Maryland, April 8th, 1910, Georgia, August 3rd, 1910, Texas, August 16th, 1910, Ohio, January 19th, 1911, Idaho, January 20th, 1911, Oregon, January 23rd, 1911, Washington, January 26th, 1911, Montana, January 30th, 1911, Indiana, January 30th, 1911, California, January 31st, 1911, Nevada, January 31st, 1911, South Dakota, February 3rd, 1911, Nebraska, February 9th, 1911, North Carolina, February 11th, 1911, Colorado, February 15th, 1911, North Dakota, February 17th, 1911, Kansas, February 18th, 1911, Michigan, February 23rd, 1911, Iowa, February 24th, 1911, Missouri, March 16th, 1911, Maine, March 31st, 1911, Tennessee, April 7th, 1911, Arkansas, April 12th, 1911, after having rejected it earlier, Wisconsin, May 26th, 1911, New York, July 12th, 1911, Arizona, April 6th, 1912, Minnesota, June 11th, 1912, Louisiana, June 28th, 1912, then West Virginia, January 31st, 1913, and finally New Mexico, February 3rd, 1913. So it still took a while for that to get ratified. People were pretty split, I'm sure, over income tax. And then finally, we'll get to Oh, we got a little more footnote. The amendment was subsequently ratified by Massachusetts March 4th, 1913, New Hampshire March 7th, 1913, after having rejected it. Amendment was rejected and not subsequently ratified by Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Utah. They all said, nope, not going to do it. All right. And then finally, Article 17 is when we decided that the people should elect senators instead of legislators. So the Senate of the United States shall be composed of 2 senators from each state, elected by the people thereof for 6 years, and each senator shall have 1 vote. The electors in each state shall have the qualification requisite for electors of the most numerous branch of the state legislatures. When vacancies happen in the representation of any state in the Senate, the executive authority of such state shall issue writs of election to fill such vacancies, provided that the legislature of any state may empower the executive thereof to make temporary appointments until the people fill the vacancies by election as the legislature may direct. The amendment shall not be so construed as to affect the election or term of any senator chosen before it becomes valid as part of the Constitution. So this was before senators were chosen by legislatures of each state, and they decided, nope, it needs to be an election by the people. So the 17th Amendment to the Constitution of the United States was proposed to the legislatures of several states by the 62nd Congress on the 13th of May, 1912. It was declared in a proclamation of the Secretary of State dated 31st of May, 1913, to have been ratified by the legislatures of 36 of the 48 states. So that one only took a year. It took 1 year from May 1912 to May 1913 to ratify. Dates of ratification were Massachusetts, May 22nd, 1912, Arizona, June 3rd, 1912, Minnesota, June 10th, 1912, New York, January 5th, 1913, Kansas, January 17th, 1913, Oregon, January 23rd, 1913, North Carolina, January 25th, 1913, California, January 28th, 1913, Michigan, January 28th, 1913, Iowa, January 30th, 1913, Montana, January 30th, 1913, Idaho, January 31st, 1913, West Virginia, February 4th, 1913, Colorado, February 5th, Nevada, February 6th, Texas, February 7th, all 1913, Washington, February 7th, Wyoming, February 8th, Arkansas, February 11th, Maine, February 11th, Illinois, February 13th, North Dakota, February 14th, Wisconsin, February 18th, Indiana, February 19th, New Hampshire, February 19th, Vermont, February 19th, South Dakota, February 19th, Oklahoma, February 24th, Ohio, February 25th, Missouri, March 7th, New Mexico, March 13th, Nebraska, March 14th, New Jersey, March 17th. New Jersey didn't turn it down. Tennessee, April 1st, Pennsylvania, April 2nd, and Connecticut, April 8th. And ratification was complete on April 8th, 1913. The amendment was subsequently ratified by Louisiana on June 14th, 1914. The amendment was rejected by Utah and not subsequently ratified on February 26, 1913. So Utah did not, these last 2 amendments, Utah said, nope, we do it our way. All right. Quick one today, maybe. And not so quick, about normal. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Please check the like button. Click the subscribe button. We will be live. Please check the subscribe button, check the like button, watch for other great content on our channel, and we will see you on the next time. Thank you very much.